First pitch home. This is drilled out to left center field. This is going to fall down. Jack Sweeney rounds third. Scanlon goes first to third. Ringing RBI double. Joe Durso. Righty set up the belt. Now the delivery home. The curveball swung on and missed. Strike three. 6 strikeouts tonight for Matt Wooten. The 0-2. This is lifted out to left field. Well struck on the run is Stern. He lays out. He makes a diving catch. That is in there. Strike three. Good throw down from Harchie. It is in time. Chance on the move. Now a high fly ball lifted out to left center field. Out by the wall. It is gone. C.J. Nolan clears the deck for the second time this summer. He wallops it out of the left center field wall. And Norwich strikes first. It's 2-0. It's 1-2. Baglino set up outside the pitch. In there. He struck him out. Gio lights it by him. Back-to-back Ks. The 2-2. This is thrown to left field. It's going to win the ball game. Say goodnight to the Bees. Jaden Novak walks it off in the bottom of the 10th. Norwich Scenic Horn Baseball is on the air from New Britain Stadium. It's the nightcap of a doubleheader with their in-state foes, New Britain Bees. Norwich took the opener 3-1 off the back of a complete game win from Matt Wooten. The All-Star, as advertised for Norwich, holds the Bees to just the 1 run. It came in the first inning. Norwich punches right back 2 runs in the second, and then they added some insurance in the 6th inning. Following the victory, we spoke with the player of the game, Matt Wooten, on another dominant outing. Here's what he had to say. So long, the player of the game from the opener, starting pitcher Matt Wooten. 3rd time this summer, you've gone 7 innings. 2nd time in a doubleheader, a complete game for you. Is that just the plan for you at this point every time you go out there?
Oh, I wouldn't say it's the plan. We try to keep a close eye on the pitch count, but I mean, everything was working well, just getting ahead, had innings less than 10 pitches, so really just getting ahead and then going long in the game was easy.
I think Denbro was happy. He joked with me before this game. He's hoping for a couple CGs. You just gave him one in the opener. Let's talk about this first inning. You had to battle your way out of that inning, but once you got through it, it seemed like you really settled in.
Yeah, I was really just getting a feel for the mound. The bullpen mound was a bit higher than the game mound, so it was just a little bit lower. Just had to get more into my legs. And then once I had a feel for everything, it was just getting ahead and then good from there.
How about this offense? They pick you up immediately. 2 runs to take the lead. How big was that for you?
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, having them behind my back and then getting the momentum with the sticks, I mean, it just carries over onto the defense. Then I have momentum, and then I just know they have my back, so it's always nice.
Last one for you. First time your group has taken down New Britain in their house. How does that fuel the fire for game 2?
It's awesome. I mean, we have all the momentum. It's our game. I mean, our game to win. So let's go do it.
Singhorn fans, that's the player of the game. Matt Wooten, 7 innings here in the opener. Matt Wooten, electric for Norwich in a key victory over the New Britain Bees. He goes 7 innings, allowed just the 1 earned run, holds the Bees offense to 7 hits, 4 strikeouts. He didn't walk anybody. Jack Sheldon took the loss. 5 innings worked. He was just outpitched by Matt Wooten. It's still a strong outing for Sheldon. 2nd time this summer. He's gone 5 innings for the Bees. He allows the 2 earned runs. That came in the 2nd inning. 6 strikeouts to the 4 walks. Matt Wooten was effective with his pitches. Matt Wooten had 60 strikes in 86 pitches, and that's what we talk about. Hey, just in attack mode, right? He's always throwing strikes, always around the plate. Another outing for him without issuing any walks. You look at the strikeout to the walk ratio for him now this summer. Wooten with 35 strikeouts to just 4 walks. Electric stuff. Norwich will now send to the mound arguably the ace of the staff. You're asking, how does it get better than Matt Wooten? I'll tell you how. Go to Luke Hardman, the Catholic product. He is headed to the All-Star game at Polar Park. Norwich had made it so that he could save their 2 workhorses for this ball game here at New Britain Stadium. It's panned out so far. Matt Wooten dominating for Norwich. He led the charge in a critical victory over the New Britain Bees. First time this summer Norwich has taken a game at the Beehive. Luke Hardman so far this summer, the Alexandria, Virginia native, has pitched to a 1.60 ERA. 2-1 the record for him. 28 innings worked, 28 strikeouts to just the 3 walks. I mean, he has been electric for Norwich. By far and away, one of the best pitchers in this Futures League. He's picked up wins in each of his last 2 outings. We'll take a timeout. On the other side, it's the Unicorns and the Bees from New Britain Stadium when we return. The noise is loud. But talk, that's never won a game. A swing and a miss, he struck him out. But staying on top, that's the true battle. The roster's changed, but the heart beats the same. The mission is still alive. This is lifted out to left field. You can't forget about it. This is well struck. It is hit deep out to left field. Good throw home. It's cut off. It's a tie game. A shot at number 3. 2-2. This is thrown to left field. It's going to win the ball game. On behalf of everyone with the Norwich Unicorns, SNSN Sports, I'm Adam Plager saying so long and good night.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Unicorn fans, want to watch the Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodge Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962, and reserve your suite today. Just awaiting the two teams to take the field here for the nightcap of this doubleheader. And now the New Britain Bees headed out to take the field as we meet the starting lineup for the Norwich Unicorns in the nightcap of the Twin Bill. Norwich Unicorns starting lineup is presented as always by Artisan Building and Remodeling, Connecticut's trusted roofing experts from Berlin to Westbrook. They've got you covered. Leading off is the All-Star Chase Chaplin. He's back in there. He'll play right field. Cal Chance does the catching. he bats second. Jack Sweeney in left field bats third. Ryan Thompson at first base in the cleanup spot. Charlie Walsh bats fifth. He's the shortstop. Logan Charbonneau, the designated hitter, bats seventh. Joey Arace at second base batting eighth. And Connor Scanlon at third base, he bats. Check that. Logan Charbonneau bats sixth. Joey Arace bats seventh. He's at second base. Connor Scanlon at third base batting eighth with Anthony Tirado in center field. He bats ninth. It'll be James Tobin on the rubber for the New Britain Bees in game 2 of this doubleheader. And so far this summer for Tobin, the Salve Regina product has pitched to a 2-0 record, .575 the ERA. His third start of the summer, 7th game of the season for New Britain. 20 and a third innings worked, 26 strikeouts to the 12 walks. The opponents are hitting .250 against the right-hander. Lanky kid, 6 feet, 6 inches. The righty will be on the mound here. Sun setting in central Connecticut. Norwich trying to take 2 here from the Beehive. It's the Unicorns and the Bees in the battle of the Nutmeg State. Glad you're with us. A gorgeous night for baseball. Norwich took the opener. Final score 3-1. Matt Wooten went a complete game in the victory. Second time he's done that this summer on the road in a doubleheader. Exactly what the doctor ordered. He needed just 86 pitches. 60 of those were strikes. Officially underway for game 2 of the Twin Bill. 7:12 local time. First pitch misses for ball 1. Same uniforms for both sides here in game 2 of the doubleheader. New Britain in their, check that, New Britain swapping uniforms. They're actually in their home whites in game 2. Norwich back in their gray uniforms on the road. Here's a fly ball lifted in the air, moving back on the run out there in right field. Making a circus catch out there is Jake Reisdorf to retire Chase Chaplin. It was an awkward route into a spin cycle as Reisdorf. It takes care of Chaplin, one down. Look at the outfield alignment here for New Britain in game 2. Brennan Stabley back in there. He's in left field. Up the middle in center field, Dylan Mayer with Jake Reisdorf patrolling right field. He recorded the first out of the ball game. Here's the catcher, Cal Chance. He had a monster day at the plate for Norwich. A couple of singles, a double, 3-hit game for him in a big win against the Bravehearts. He will keep the beat rolling for himself. He grounds it through the right side of the infield, and the Unicorns have their first hit of the ball game against Tobin. Cal Chance gets the party started. The infield for New Britain. Chaz Wright at third base. Carlos Irizarry at short. P.J. Hughes at second base with Cade Bernardo at first. Pitcher-catcher battery is James Tobin tossing to Caleb Miller. Hard to steal on Miller. He's already thrown out some Unicorn base stealers this summer. Off-speed pitch misses inside to Jack Sweeney, who was snubbed of an all-star bid. He has been white hot at the plate for Norwich as of late. As good as they come, he's been impressive in the second half. He cuts and misses on the breaking ball. The count is even. Sweeney had 3 RBIs for Norwich yesterday. In the midst of a 5-game hitting streak is the Rutgers product. On at first is Cal Chance. I mean, these two yesterday for Norwich combining for 6 hits. They were lightning in a bottle. Sweeney has the count in his favor. It's 2-1. Set at the belt is Tobin. He's ready. The delivery. Curveball bends inside, and it's in there for strike 2. Sweeney now in the summer has raised his batting average to nearly 279, to 280, I should say, 279 officially. It's been a second half surge for him. He's looking outside. And the count is run full. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Last 2 wins for Norwich. They haven't scored the first run of the ball game, but the immediate pushback has been a real difference maker for Norwich. Tobin ready, the full count pitch. Just getting a piece of it as Sweeney fouled it off his front leg. He'll try and walk it off. Sweeney has 4 multi-hit games over his last 5 games. He's in left field in game 2. Tobin set. Aboard as Chance. The delivery home is a fly ball lifted in the air. It's carrying out to left field. Moving back at the warning track is Stabley. He makes the grab. And Sweeney's retired. Sweeney got some good wood on it. He's already homered this summer at New Britain Stadium, but that one didn't have the legs or the height to escape the yard. One down. Here's the first baseman, Ryan Thompson. Sun glaring in from the left field side. 2 down, a man on. That's a chance. He singled into right field. Awkward check swing from Thompson. He fouls it away. Thompson out of the University of Rhode Island. Lincoln, Rhode Island native. Hitting just 182 so far for Kyle Dombrowski's group. Norwich has started to turn things up here in the month of July. Tobin's delivery is a liner headed out to center field. It's going to fall in there. Couple hits here in the first against James Tobin. Ryan Thompson aboard, and the Scenic Horns have a couple of base runners with 2 outs. Here's the shortstop, Charlie Walsh. Walsh gave Norwich the lead yesterday in the 3rd inning on a RBI base hit into left field. Norwich has really revved their engines this summer with 2 outs against them. Walsh looking to keep the line moving. Tobin's delivery home is swung and missed for strike 1. Reaching out there was Walsh. He's in the lefty batter's box. He's at shortstop today. He's primarily been the second baseman for Norwich. Joey Arace back in there. He'll play second. Norwich takes the diamond defensively. It's 0-1 on Walsh. Tobin's delivery is a fly ball lifted in the air towards foul territory in left field. Making the grab is Stabley. The inning is over, so working around some first inning traffic is James Tobin. Norwich nothing. The Bees coming to the plate when we return on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Scenic Horn fans, want to watch the Scenic Horns like a VIP? Book a Dodge Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962, and reserve your suite today. Headed to the home half of the first inning. Luke Hardman will take the mound to look at tonight's Scenic Horn starting pitcher. It's presented by Silver Tree Saddlery. Get in the saddle at Silver Tree Saddlery. Luke Hardman, the all-star righty out of Alexandria, Virginia, has the baseball from Kyle Dombrowski. Norwich trying to take both games here, the doubleheader, and they send the ace to the hill. Strike one fouled off by Rosado. He's back in there for game 2 of this twin bill. Hardman this summer is making now his 7th start of the summer, ERA 160. He's already seen New Britain a couple of times. And Hardman plunks the leadoff man, Rosado. And he reaches on a hit by the pitch. Last time we saw Hardman pitch against New Britain, it was a hard luck loss for Hardman. He went 6 innings, allowed 1 hit at Dodd Stadium. He's already seen the Bees at the Beehive. He went 5 scoreless innings on 2 hits in that outing. I mean, the strikeout numbers have been incredible for Hardman as well. He has struck out 11 Bees. He hasn't walked any. Leadoff man on the hit by pitch. Here's Reisdorf back in there for game 2 of this doubleheader. Alrighty, deals home. Just misses outside with the fastball. Count is even. It's a ball and a strike. Reisdorf in the opener of the doubleheader was 1 for 4 against Matt Wooten. The delivery, that is also just upstairs. It's 2-1. A couple borderline pitches. Not in the favor of Luke Hardman. He struck for their only run in the opener in the first inning against Wooten. 3 hits in the frame. Hardman out of the zone now, trying to swipe second base is Rosado. He's in there. Now the ball spills into center field. Chugging along for third is Julius Rosado, and the game's first run stands 90 feet away. It was a delayed throw down there from Cal Chance, and off to the races was Rosado. He swiped second. Hitters count, it's 3-1 on Reisdorf. Jake, a .316 hitter so far for New Britain. Hardman set at the belt. The righty to the plate. He nails the outside corner, strike 2. Cade Bernardo bats third. He's at first base. Caleb Miller in the cleanup spot. He does the catching. Brennan Stobley back in there. He bats fifth in left field. Carlos Irizarry's the shortstop. He bats sixth. The delivery home misses. And Hardman walks Reisdorf, runners at the corners. Chaz Wright bats seventh. He's at third base. Dylan Mayer in center field bats eighth. And P.J. Hughes bats ninth to round out the order at second base. Hardman in a tight spot here to begin the ball game. A predicament. Runners at the corners. A hit batsman, now a walk. Here's Cade Bernardo. He's looking at the fastball. It just missed. Ball 1. Two on, nobody out. Ball and no strikes here on Bernardo. The righty deals home. This is popped up in the air. It's going to drift into the seats. It's out of play. Bernardo, a recent addition to Mac Edmonds' crew. 8th game of the summer for him. 208 the batting average out of Endicott College. Endicott made it to the national championship in the Division III. That's in there on the outside corner. Hardman paints the outer black. He's ahead of Bernardo, a ball and 2 strikes. Hardman looking to spot his first out here in the first inning. Right, he sets the delivery home as a fly ball in the air. This is playable. Tirado has it. There is nobody covering the first base bag, and tagging and scoring is Rosado, the Bee. Strike first, sacrifice fly. Cade Bernardo, it's 1-0 for the Bees. This will bring up the catcher, Caleb Miller. So a similar look to game one. Now the entire Norwich infield defense has huddled around the mound. Norwich looking for a big win here in the nightcap. There was nobody covering that first base bag. Norwich might have had a chance to double up Reisdorf, who was already at second base when that baseball is caught out there in center field by Torado. Cardman has his first out of the ball game. Now a fly ball lofted in the air to right field. On the run, moving over and not being able to get out to it is Chaplin. Runners at first and second. There was a long run out there for Joey Erase, the second baseman. Chaplin had a cruise way over towards the chalk line. A well-placed fly ball finds some outfield grass. And the Bees have their first hit of the ball game. Caleb Miller provides it. Similar to the first inning in game one. All kinds of challenges for Norwich. This will bring up the left fielder, the all-star Brennan Stabley. Double duty for him. He waves and misses at strike one. Stabley has played left field. He's also caught for New Britain this summer. He's a dangerous batter in the middle of their order. Probably out of Southern Connecticut State. He reaches out. He lifts a fly ball in the air. Charging in is Chaplin. He's not going to get to it. He had a weird read on it. It's going to extend the lead for the Bees. 2-0 on the RBI single from the All-Star Stabley. Chaplin not normally is a right fielder. Just the second time he's playing out there. And he did not have a good read on any of those fly balls headed his direction. That falls in there. Back-to-back hits. It's been a loud start to the game for the Bees offense. Already a couple runs in. Here's the shortstop, Carlos Irizarry. Lines it over the head of the third baseman, Scanlon. It's into left field. Rounding third. Coming around and scoring is Miller. The Bees add on. It's 3-0. Now 3 straight hits against Luke Hardman. He thought he should have a couple outs already. A misplayed ball in right field. And the Bees have taken full advantage here. Here's the third baseman, Chaz Wright. Wright was not in there in the opener of this doubleheader. Right out of St. John's University, Mountaintop, Pennsylvania native. Just a 188 average under the Mendoza line. Hot start to the night in game two. Wright sends it in the air out to left center field. On the move over and making the grab is Jack Sweeney, 2 down. Oh, now looking back at the effort there from Matt Wuchin in game one, it has preserved the Norwich bullpen. Almost everybody is available. Cardman just trying to fight his way out of this first inning. Hopefully he can settle back in, because when he is on point, he is difficult to do much of anything against the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ahead is Cardman on the center fielder, Dylan Mayer. Mayer out of Manhattan College. In the righty box, saws away. Strike two. Mayer just hitting 100 on the season. 4 for his first 40. 12th game of the summer for Mayer. Glenview, Illinois native, a suburb of Chicago. He's looking to protect on 2 strikes. The righty Cardman set at the belt. The 0-2 is a high fly ball lifted in the air, moving over into foul territory. Makes the catch as Jack Sweeney, and the inning comes to an end. So the Bees strike for 3 in the first. They have a 3-0 lead over Norwich on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hey, Unicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Unicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base, show your Unicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at cunicorns.milbstore.com. That's cunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long. He's built some early run support for James Tobin, a 3-run first inning. They sent 7 batters to the plate against Luke Cardman. This will really puts the pressure on Norwich here. Have to find a way to just slowly chip away in this ball game. It's the designated hitter, Logan Charbonneau, who started out. Charbonneau, a riser, headed to UConn. Almost 19 years of age, he reclassed in middle school before making his way through high school and now has found a home at Storrs with the UConn Huskies. Speaking with them during batting practice, he's excited about this opportunity here in the Futures League to get that first taste against collegiate pitching. Always a jump from the high school game to the collegiate game. Charbonneau is a big kid. He's 6 feet 7 inches in the righty box. Tobin's delivery misses outside. Charbonneau, the batter at the plate, he weighs 230 pounds out of East Haven, Connecticut. He's looking at strike 3. He's frozen on the outside corner. Tobin sends them packing. 1 down here in the second. This will bring up the second baseman, Joey Arrace. Arrace, another riser. A young group for Norwich. 3 risers in the lineup. Cal Chance, a riser out of UMass Lowell. Charbonneau, we just saw take his first plate appearance as a unicorn out of UConn. Now Arrace grounds it to short. Collected there by Rosario across the diamond. He goes 2 up, 2 down. Quick work here from Tobin against the bottom of the Norwich order. Here's the third baseman, Connor Scanlon. Van Stilley's Automotive is your full-service auto repair and sales center and a Connecticut certified emissions testing facility. From oil changes to engine work, Stilley's does it all, serving Eastern Connecticut since 2007. See why so many drivers count on Stilley's Automotive in Lisbon to keep their vehicles running right. 1 ball, no strikes on Joey Arrace. Now he's backed up inside. It's 2-0. A strikeout and a ground out has made things challenging here for the Norwich offense in this second inning. Out of the zone with ball 3 is Tobin. It's 3 balls, no strikes. Scanlon doubled yesterday for Norwich. Still trying to get himself right at the plate offensively, but he felt like it just took one to get himself going again offensively. Hitters count the 3-1. Hardy cut but up empty is Scanlon, 3-2. Scanlon hitting .220 on the summer. Just 1 for his last 15. Now he goes fishing, and it is ruled that he held up. He started to go, found a way to hold up. He works a 2-out walk, and the Unicorns have a man on against Tobin in the second. Everyone else at New Britain Stadium thought Scanlon went around. Appeared as if he did. Toronto will get a chance with the man on. Toronto in the midst of a 5-game hitting streak. He takes inside at ball 1. Toronto out of UMass Amherst in center field. Hoping to restart the lineup card for Chase Chaplin. This is sawed away foul. Jammed inside was Toronto. Count is even. It's 1-1. Don't like the at-bats Toronto has put together as of late. It's been seeing a lot of pitches, just finding ways to get on by any means possible. 1-1 here with Tobin. Righty set at the plate. Now a fly ball lifted in the air. Into medium left field, cruising over to make the grab on it is Stabley. The inning is over. So just the 2-out walk to Connor Scanlon. We're headed to the bottom of the second, 3-0 Bees on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
You try.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
Headed to the bottom of the second inning, 3-0 New Britain. Glad you're with us. A beautiful night for baseball in Central Connecticut. Fans, just one more thirsty Thursday remains. It's coming to Dodd Stadium Thursday, August the 7th. Final home game of the regular season when the Norwich Unicorns play host to the New Britain Bees. Beer specials on Narragansett. First pitch scheduled for 6:30 Eastern Time. First man up in the inning is the center fielder, Dylan Mayer. Check that. It's the second baseman, P.J. Hughes. Now a pop-up. That's going to go into the seats. It's out of play. 9-1-2 due up for the Bees here in the second inning. They sent 8 men to the plate in the first against Cardman, struck for 3 runs. The delivery home misses for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cardman has been exceptional all summer long, hoping to settle into this ball game in the second inning after being tagged for 3 in the first. The 2-1, that's outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Overthrown fastball from the right-hander. Cardman in the midst of his second summer in Norwich in the Futures League. Was used out of the bullpen by Kevin Murphy his rookie season. He's turned himself into the ace of the staff. That just missed for ball 4. A 5-pitch walk to Hughes to start the second. Already 2 walks issued by Cardman. There's a man tossing lightly in the Norwich bullpen. It's a left-hander. It appears to be Cam Thomas loosening for Norwich. We'll see how much gas Cardman has in the tank still for himself. If not, this will turn into a bullpen game. Leadoff man on. Here's Julius Rosado. He pops it up behind the plate and foul ground chance. He watches it drift into the seats. It's out of play. Rosado was hit by the pitch to begin his night in game 2 of this doubleheader. Rosado, a riser headed to Rutgers, hitting .239 so far this summer. 19th game of the season, backed up inside. The count is even. Feel like Cardman can sort it out here in the second inning. When he's in sync, it's hard to stop him. Now a fly ball lifted out to right field. Chaplin moving back. It's over his head. It's off the wall. Extra bases on the way for Rosado. The stop sign at third for P.J. Hughes. A ringing double out to the wall in right field. And runners at second and third for the Bees in the second. Nobody out. First 2 men have reached base safely. Things have just not gone well tonight for Luke Hardman. Some command troubles and a couple pitches that have stayed over the heart of the plate. And the Bees' bats have been stinging here in the early stages. 2 on, nobody out. Here's the right fielder, Jake Reisdorf. Chance set up outside, and Cardman hits the target. Gitcher trying to speed up his reliever right now in the Scenic Horns bullpen down the left field side. He wants to get a read on how quick Thomas can ready himself to enter the ball game. Count is even. It's 1-1 on the left-handed hitting right fielder Jake Reisdorf. He walked earlier. The pitch, that's in there. Good breaking ball. First strike, 2. Have to like what Cardman has put together overall this summer. Things did not go well for him at Catholic University. He'll be the first to admit it. Always incredible to see a player make an adjustment the way that Luke has. This is into the seats. It's out of play. ERA was over 10 for Cardman as a sophomore. He was incredible his rookie season at Catholic University. He's been named an all-star for good reason in the Futures League. The 1-2 pitch home. This is a liner. It's over the head of the shortstop, Walsh. It's through into left field. 1-run scores, coming around and scoring, as well as Julius Rosado. RBI base hit for Jake Reisdorf. He's ahead to second on the throw to the plate. All New Britain right now. It's 5-0. This will bring up the first baseman, Cade Bernardo. Here comes the pitching coach, Zach Gitcher. Things have not gone as planned in the nightcap. All New Britain right now. 5 runs on 5 hits, and they have rocked the Norwich ace early. Gitcher has paid a visit to the mound. Entire infield defense has joined him. Norwich is looking for some answers against New Britain. I mean, give credit to this Bees offense. They've put some good swings on some quality pitches from Luke Hardman. Cade Bernardo bats. He had a sacrifice fly to center field to begin his night against Cardman. He fouls away. Strike one. Fans, tune in for every Norwich Scenic Horns pregame show. It's presented by SCR Structures and Sheds. For over 25 years, we have succeeded by providing our customers with dependable storage solutions and a quality buying experience. SCR-structures.com, local, just up the road in North Franklin. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hardman battling and still hoping to spot his first out here in the second inning. Man aboard at second is Reisdorf. He had a 2-run scoring base hit to score Rosado and Reisdorf. Check that to score Rosado and Hughes. Three and one on Bernardo. Hardman brings it set at the belt. First base side of the rubber. Now the runner is going, a wave and a miss. The throw to third, not in time. Stolen base for Jake Reisdorf. He advances another 90 feet. Another add-on run stands 90 feet away. Little things in a ball game. I mean, the Bees are just trying to apply pressure any way possible. They have really made things uncomfortable for Luke Hardman tonight. Count is full. It's 3-2. The righty to the plate. Jammed away foul to the protective screen is Bernardo. It's 3-2 on the Bees' first baseman. This is a liner. It's over the head of the first baseman. Thompson down the right field line. Scoring easily from third is Reisdorf, and it's a RBI ringing double smoke to right field. Cade Bernardo, and this might be the end of the line for Luke Hardman. It just hasn't gone well tonight. 3 straight hits. This time Bernardo wires it down the right field line. At second base is Bernardo. Still nobody out in the inning. This is going to bring out the manager, Kyle Dombrowski. And this is it for Luke Hardman. A rough night for the Norwich ace of the staff. He surrenders 6 runs on 6 hits. 3 in the first, 3 more in the second. He will depart. So the Bees offense stings early. Still nobody out in the second inning. We'll meet the new pitcher when we return.
Safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Top, that's 1, not 2 or 3. This real life, baby, don't make believe. I just make it look easy like ABC. I'm on it 24/7, 25/8. I just pick up the pace and I violate. I eat it all up like a dinner plate. I been on the move like I'm running late. Left, right, left, let's go. I'm unstoppable. I got money flowing in case you didn't know. They used to doubt me, now I got them like wow. Making boss moves, I've been on a roll. I'm blowing up, gotta put them on hold. I am the bag, that's what I've been told. I keep my cool under pressure like a boss. I'm all in, it don't matter what it costs. All I do is win and look good from the top. Let's go. I am unstoppable. Okay. I am unstoppable.
Norwich has gone to the bullpen. It's, in fact, a right-hander, and it's Bryce Detweiler. He has pitched already a couple of times this summer for Norwich. They have both come against the New Britain Bees. Detweiler was the designated hitter in the opener of this doubleheader. Detweiler has not allowed an earned run yet this summer. He has pitched 3 innings. Last time out, he worked 2 scoreless, allowed 1 hit, and struck out 3 on Thursday against the Bees. Man in scoring position is Cade Bernardo. He had a RBI double down the right field line. 6 runs on 6 hits so far tonight for New Britain. Detweiler trying to stop the bleeding. Two-way player is Detweiler out of Shillington, Pennsylvania. A riser headed to Yukon. Will swing for Norwich in the home run derby. I mean, he has tremendous power. We've seen it at the plate. We've seen it on the mound. The 2-0 delivery. That also misses. Now it's 3-0. Norwich has plenty of options to go to in their bullpen today. It's pretty much a full tank. And give credit to Matt Wooten for doing what he did in the opener. He won a complete game. This is driven back up the middle. It's a base hit. Aboard goes Kayla Miller. Second to third is Cade Bernardo, and the Bees have runners at the corner. Still nobody out in the second. Again, when you get into hitter favorable counts, you're forced into a spot where you know you're going to see a fastball as a hitter more times than not when you get 2-0, especially 3-0. I mean, more times than not, it's going to be a fastball, and Detweiler left it over the plate. Miller took advantage. Runners at the corners. Here's Stabley. Norwich hunting their first out in this second inning. Detweiler set at the belt. His pitch home is chopped away, foul. Fans, Cal appliance. Cal doesn't sell appliances. He fixes them with years of experience and a reputation for honest, reliable work. Cal's Appliances offers residential appliances repair across all of Eastern Connecticut. Whether it's your fridge, washer, or stove that's acting up, Cal gets the job done right. No sales pitch, just service. Cruising into second with a steal is Miller. Runners at second and third now against Detweiler. It's 2-1 on the left fielder, Brennan Stabley, the All-Star. He has already driven in a run. RBI single into right field his first time up. The pitch home. A high bouncing ball. It's over the head of a race. It's into right field. Scoring from third is Bernardo. Here comes Miller. The tag is in time. Throw right on the money from Chase Chaplin. And the Unicorns have their first out here in the second. But the Bees have added on. They lead 7-0. Couple RBI base hits. Norwich had moved in their defense. Arrace was playing in. He's not a big hit over there at the second base. Arrace stands just 5 feet 9 inches, 155 pounds. Really no shot. He would have needed some stilts to get up to it. That misses outside. Detweiler behind a ball and no strikes on the shortstop, Carlos Irizarry. Everything has gone right for the Bees offense. 7 runs on 8 hits. This is back into the seats behind the plate, and now the race is on for a souvenir. The run rule comes into effect after the 5th inning. It's a 10-run lead after 5. Could end the night early. Detweiler trying to stop the bleeding. Now a grounder. It's past the glove of Thompson into right field. The line just keeps on moving. The Bees are passing the baton here in the second inning. Irizarry on with a sharp single into right field. 6 straight hits this inning for New Britain. Offense is contagious. We saw it last night at Dodd Stadium when Norwich was on the right side of it. I mean, everybody was hitting the same spitting image, but unfortunately it's gone against Norwich tonight. The Bees offense is jolted to life. Here's Chaz right at the plate. He stares down ball one. It just missed below the kneecaps. The umpiring crew here tonight. Ron Vien's behind the plate calling the balls and strikes. Jonathan Jordan at first base and John Koznick over at the third base. Pop up in foul ground. This is put away by Scanlon. And now 2 outs here in the second inning. Two outs. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Mayer. Mayer fly to left in his first trip to the plate. I mean, it was a pitcher's duel in the opener. Different story in the nightcap. Fastball just outside, according to home plate umpire Ron Vienz. Hitters count. Here's Dylan Mayer. Ninth batter to bat. He bounces it to short. Walsh will go the short way to erase, covering the second base bag, and the inning is over. But not before the Bees blast off for 4 more runs. They lead 7-0. The third is next on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Buy better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
The Burns Agency is a full-service organization with insurance products ranging from business owner policy needs to personal insurance like home, auto, and umbrella. Some companies can make that a one-stop shop. That's why we value partnering with insurance companies like Arbella Insurance. Like us, they offer a range of insurance coverage for our valued clients. Having your most valuable assets covered by a single insurance carrier, serviced by a local agent, is priceless. The Burns Agency proudly partners with Arbella to bring you insurance coverage at competitive pricing. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
Better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
Dinosaurs are alive in 25 years and roaring strong. The Dinosaur Place is the largest dinosaur-themed family fun park in New England. A lot of value for one-of-a-kind attractions. Over 100 life-size dinosaurs, nature trails, and playscapes. Visit our popular T-Rex Tower and zero-depth dino-themed splash pad. A perfect day trip or staycation right here in Connecticut. Route 85 Montville with easy access off Interstate 395 and 95. Plan your next adventure. Go to thedinosaurplace.com.
Headed to the third inning. It's a commanding 7-0 lead for New Britain. First man up in the inning is Chase Chaplin. He's been a busy man in right field. James Tobin still on the mound. And a long rest in between half innings. The 2-0. This is a bouncing ball to short. On a Hoppy Rosari has it. He snaps it across the diamond in time. 1 down. Every time you get a big lead, the way that Tobin has, now it becomes imperative that you stay in attack mode. Continue to throw strikes. Never want to gift base runners. On the other hand, Norwich just looking for anything to tip the scale their way. First pitch home. To Chance, misses downstairs. It's ball 1. Cal prides himself on being a leader. It's a critical asset to have, especially as a catcher, to really lead the pitching staff and help calm him down. Something that he's always working on is the way he handles his pitching staff. Everyone caters differently. It's a lot of fun being able to chat with him in our latest edition of Sweet Life with the Unicorns yesterday. He looks at ball 4. 4 straight miss. The riser entity UMass Lowell, and Norwich has a 1-out man on for Jack Sweeney. Jack fly to left field. It was a deep fly out. Stobley had a race to the warning track to cut it down. Sweeney wearing the red batting helmet, red batting gloves, the Rutgers colors. Waves and misses at strike 1. Jack has hits in 5 straight games. Chance aboard at first, the delivery home. That bends in and misses for ball 1. The correct umpiring crew here in game 2. Jonathan Jordan back behind the plate. He's calling the balls and strikes. Everyone rotating from game 1 to game 2. The 1-1 to Sweeney. He was jammed. He lifts it in the air to center field. Moving over and making the catch in right center field is Mayer. 2 down. Two down. Here's the URI product, Ryan Thompson. Thompson single to center field his first time up. First base umpire is John Kosnick, and Ron Vien's over at third base. This is a fizzler, a sharp grounder into the mitt of the first baseman, Bernardo. He steps on the first base bag. Just the walk in the inning from James Tobin. It's a 7-0 Bees lead on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports. Norwich has gone into the bullpen for the Roger Williams product. Chuck Ennis is on the mound for the Unicorns. Chuck will take over for Bryce Detweiler, who came in to pitch in the second inning. Just couldn't really slow down the New Britain offense. Chuck enters. He will make his 10th appearance of the summer. 6.27 the ERA. Over 14 in the third innings worked. 13 strikeouts to the 7 walks. He last pitched for Norwich back on Tuesday against the Nashua Silver Knights. He worked a scoreless inning, allowed 1 hit. He walked a batter. He has now worked 3 scoreless innings without allowing an earned run. P.J. Hughes will lead it off for New Britain in the home third. Righty kicks and deals. It's on the outside corner, strike 1. Norwich back in action tomorrow. Matinee baseball against the first place Worcester Bravehearts. And as sets at the belt. Now this is ripped right at the third baseman, Connor Scanlon. Another hard-hit baseball from the Bees offense, but this time at the hot corner, Scanlon takes care of it. Top of the order we go. Here's Julius Rosado. Chuck will tell you he got away with one. That's where you point to the defense and say thank you very much. Scanlon with some quick reaction time to take care of the leadoff man in the inning. Top of the order, it's Rosado. Back up for the third time. Bounces away. Strike one, foul. Fans, stick with us for the Capital Property Group post-game show. Capital Property Group Condo and Real Estate Management. Go to mycapitalteam.com. Find out who the player of the game is going to be on the Capital Property Group post-game show. Count is even. It's a ball and a strike on the New Britain designated header. Rosado is at short in the opener of this twin bill. Now it's 2-1. Fastball missing from Chuck. Ennis in the transfer portal, looking to find a new home. Just was named to the all-conference team at Roger Williams in his freshman season as an athlete. He began his collegiate journey at UConn just as a student, but didn't really consider playing college baseball, and this is wild and goes all the way to the backstop. No chance for Chance to even block it. Full count, 3-2 on Rosado. He doubled to right off the wall his last time up. He's also walked today. And his kicks and deals home. This is driven back up the middle. It's a base hit. More loud contact tonight from the Bees offense. And Rosado on with one out here in the third. I mean, this boat is not stopping for New Britain. Yes, the one out in the inning, but it was smoke to Connor Scanlon. If he wasn't positioned there, that easily could have rattled around the left field corner wall. That's how hard it was hit. Couple barrels this inning. Here's Reisdorf. Left-handed hitting right fielder. Reisdorf back in there for the nightcap of this doubleheader. Ennis ahead of him, no balls, one strike. Righty sets. Chance set up outside. And missing inside is Ennis. Always tough to get some of those strike calls when your catcher is set up on the other corner. Just a little tougher to frame them. The 1-1. This is lifted in the air to straightaway center field. Toronto makes the catch. Routine play out there in center field. 2 down in the Bees' third. And still a couple more promotions headed to Dodd Stadium in the month of July. We want to see you tomorrow. Sunday Fun Day at the ballpark when the Scenic Horns play host to the Worcester Bravehearts on Friday, July 25th. First Responders Night. Also Friday night fireworks. Norwich back in their City Connect jerseys. And then another Sunday Fun Day, the final one of the season on July 27th. It's a ball and no strikes on the Bees. First baseman, Cade Bernardo. Now the changeup is lofted in the air. Left center field. Toronto is over. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Just the one hit in the inning from Rosado. And finally, Norwich keeps the Bees off the board for the first time tonight. 7-0 New Britain. The fourth is next on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Scenic Horn fans, want to watch the Scenic Horns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962 and reserve your suite today. Charlie Walsh will kick things off in the Norwich fourth inning. Ennis steals a scoreless bottom of the third, first time tonight. Norwich has silenced the Bees offense in an inning. Still some loud contact. Liner to third and the base hit to center field, but I like the way Ennis settled himself in. A grounder rolled to first. Bernardo has it. Walsh retired. One up, one down. Walsh not wearing those high socks. That is the first time we've seen him do that, trying to switch up the mojo. Here's the riser, Logan Charbonneau. Charbonneau in his first plate appearance went down looking. That also misses. It's 2 balls, no strikes. And the Norwich designated hitter, Charbonneau, can play first base. He can also play some outfield. Now a cut and a miss for strike one. Tobin has kept Norwich off the board so far in the nightcap of this doubleheader. The 2-2 home to Charbonneau. A swing and a miss, strike three. Charbonneau punches out. Second time he struck out. And 2 up, 2 down for James Tobin. Two down. Here's the second baseman, Joey Arace. The Rutgers riser has grounded out to short his first time up. Norwich hoping to get something going now. A fly ball in the air to right field on the move, over and making the running catch to end the inning is Reisdorf. Norwich goes down rather quickly in the fourth. And now 4 scoreless innings for James Tobin. 7-0 for the visitors. The bottom of the fourth is next on the Futures League Baseball Network. And listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hey, Unicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Unicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base, show your Unicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at cunicorns.milbstore.com. That's cunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long. Headed to the bottom of the fourth inning. Chuck back out there for his second inning of work. He tossed a scoreless third inning, hoping for more of the same. He'll be greeted by Caleb Miller to start the inning. His offense came roaring to life. 3 in the first, 4 in the second inning. They have a 7-0 lead. The 0-1 coming home from Ennis. That goes way inside. It hits Miller. And the Bees have the leadoff man on to start the fourth. Look at the little details in the game, controlling the controllables. Well, walks already from the Norwich pitching staff. You have to find a way to make this New Britain offense hit their way on. I mean, they don't need any favors the way they have swung their bats tonight in game 2. They don't need any gifts. They've been able to get it done on their own merit. Fans, the Burns Agency in Norwich and Dayville, working hard and smart for residents and businesses since 1932. Bouncing ball to short. Walsh goes to a race for one. The relay to first is in time. Norwich turns a tailor-made 6-4-3 double play. And 2 down. That erases the leadoff hit batsman. Once again, the Birds Agency in Norwich and Dayville, working hard and smart for residents and businesses since 1932. Let us do the same for you too. Go to thebirdsagency.com because you'll buy better at Burns. First pitch home. Cuts into the outside corner, strike one. It's a crucial play for the Norwich defense. Hopefully that energizes the group a little bit. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, strike two. It's given a boost to Chuck on the mound, the right-hander. When you see the defense make some of those plays, you just feel like you got to pound the zone and you're going to be out of the inning before you know it. He's way ahead. 0-2 of Irizarry. Irizarry so far has single to right field. He also has an RBI base hit into left field. 2 for 2, the 1-2. That skips in the dirt to Chance, and the count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All twos across the board. Righty kicks and deals home. It just misses outside. Ball 3. Sun continuing to set here at New Britain Stadium. It's been a picture-perfect night for some baseball in Central Connecticut. This is drilled into the concourse first base side, and the chase back on again for another souvenir tonight. Ennis trying to solve Irizarry, who's been a tough out to get here with 2 down. Bouncing ball, it's over the glove of Ennis. On the backhand side, a race is not going to have a play. Infield base hit for Carlos Irizarry was a difficult play over there at second base. It's now the 11th hit of the ball game for New Britain. Chaz Wright will grab a bat and swing it. Felt like if Chuck got a glove on that and was able to get a hold of it, that might have taken care of Irizarry. But once it got past the mound, it was a long run from the left to the right for Joey Arrace to track it down. It's 1-0 on right. That's outside. 2-0. The fastball missed. Chaz is popped out to third. He's also flied to left. And now the inning has come to an end there. So Chuck gets through it here in the 4th inning. He holds the Bees off the board. The 5th is next. 7-0 New Britain on the Futures League Baseball Network. And watching live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Looking for the perfect shed? Come to SCR Structures and Sheds in North Franklin. Whether you're buying or renting to own, we've got you covered with 90 days, same as cash, and guaranteed price matching on any competitor's advertised shed of the same quality. That's scr-structures.com. That's SCR Structures and Sheds, built right, priced right here in North Franklin. scr-structures.com.
Headed to the top of the fifth inning, all Bees right now. They lead 7-0. Fans, school supply drive is going on right now until tomorrow, July the 20th. Help the Futures League support our local communities by donating school supplies at upcoming Sea Unicorns games. Norwich back at home tomorrow. It's matinee baseball against the Worcester Bravehearts. Donation box is located at the front of Dodd Stadium. Fans, consider donating to the school supply drive to help the Futures League support our local communities. Final day is tomorrow. Get your donations in now. The 0-1 to Scanlon is cracked foul. It is on the concourse. It's out of play. Tobin way ahead. No balls, 2 strikes. Neat little pickoff for Chuck to cap off the bottom of the fourth inning. Tobin's delivery, cut on and missed, strike 3. Fans, this week's Artisan Building and Remodeling Craftsmanship Tip of the Week. If you're thinking about a new roof, consider Solar Shingles. They offer the same protection as a traditional roof while also generating clean, renewable energy. It's a smart and sustainable upgrade built to last. Once again, Artisan Building and Remodeling, they're your trusted local experts in home improvement. Toronto watches ball 1, miss inside. Tobin looking to work through the fifth inning and match the effort of Jack Sheldon. He went 5 innings, but Matt Wooten outdid his efforts. A complete game victory, 4th win of the summer for Wooten, and Norwich had the opener. Different story in game 2. 3 in the first, 4 more in the second. 7-0 the Bees lead. Ennis has been sharp out of the bullpen. He's stopped the bleeding the last couple innings. The pitch home, cut on and missed. And the count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Toronto fly to left his first time up. Now it's a bouncing ball to first. It is bobbled at the first base bag by Bernardo. He recovers and steps on the bag. 2 down. 2 up, 2 down here for Tobin, who's made relatively quick work of the Norwich offense. Top of the order we go. Here's Chase Chaplin. Chap has fly to right. He's also grounded out to short. It's the Yale Bulldog coming to bat. Chaplin's been impressive this summer. He's earned a nod to the All-Star game. The pitch home. He hits a high bouncing ball. It's going to be the third baseman right. He snaps it across the diamond. He was falling over as he made the throw. An off-balance throw from Chaz Wright. And the Unicorns have gone down in order in the 5th. 5 scoreless innings tonight for James Tobin. The bottom of the 5th is next when we return on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Top, that's 1, not 2 or 3. This real life, baby, don't make believe. I just make it look easy like ABC. I'm on it 24/7, 25/8. I just pick up the pace and I violate. I eat it all up like a dinner plate. I been on the move like I'm running late. Left, right, left, let's go. I'm unstoppable. I got money flowing in case you didn't know. They used to doubt me, now I got them like wow. Making boss moves, I've been on a roll. I'm blowing up, gotta put them on hold. I am the bag, that's what I've been told. I keep my cool under pressure like a boss. I'm all in, it don't matter what it costs. All I do is win and look good from the top. Let's go. I am unstoppable. Okay. I am unstoppable.
Well, what do you know? You make a great play defensively. More times than not, you get to lead off. That's the case here for Chaz Wright. The high socks for Wright. Gold batting gloves. He didn't get to complete his plate appearance after Ennis caught Irizarry. It was in the midst of a delayed steal. Count is 0-1 on the batter, Chaz Wright. Ennis has been strong since he's entered the ball game in the third inning. He's way ahead of Wright, 0-2. Wright out of Mountaintop, PA, St. John's University product. Protecting now with 2 strikes in the lefty box. Chance sets up inside. This is on the ground to first. Couple of bounces. Collected there by Thompson. He flips to Ennis, covering the first base bag. And Chuck has the leadoff man retired to start the 5th. One down. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Mayer. Mayer out of Manhattan College. Ennis trying to work quickly here in the 5th. First pitch home is on the outside corner, strike 1. Mayer attended New Trier High School. A Glenview, Illinois native. Played 2 seasons of varsity baseball for New Trier. Count is even, it's a ball and a strike. Ennis comes set at the bell. Outside set up is Chance, and the fastball overthrown. It's upstairs. The count is 2-1. Mayer was named All-Conference and a Ryan Klein Award winner in his senior year at New Trier. In his 2 seasons on the varsity team, he swatted 11 homers. He hit 400. Incredible numbers. Hitters count. The 3-1 from Chuck is up and away. Ball 4, a 5-pitch walk. Man on for the second baseman, P.J. Hughes. Walks have hurt Norwich tonight. Unicorns as a pitching staff have offered 3 walks in total, but a couple hit batsmen mixed in there as well. Hughes bats with a man on. That's over his head. The changeup just sailed over top for ball 1. Hughes has walked. He's also lined out to third. Aboard at first is Mayer. He walked to reach with the out in the inning. The 1-0 from the righty. That's outside. 2-0. Chuck, a nice story, but you have to like work ethic, and when you look at players, what they're doing beyond the diamond, especially as a reliever, you never know when your name is going to be called. This is lifted in the air to shallow center field. Moving back is the shortstop, Walsh, to make the grab. And 2 outs. What Chuck has done off the field has set him up to be so successful. I mean, it's not just magic. As much as baseball fans, and we like to believe it is, so much hard work goes into it. The in-between prep work, what you're doing in between outing to outing, keeping your arm fresh. Here's Julius Rosado, who swings through, strike 1. Rosado has a couple of hits in game 2. He's also been hit by a pitch. Top bat right now at the top of the order for Mac Edmond. The 0-1. Oh, swing and a miss. Nasty slider there from Chuck. Looking to work 3 scoreless is the right-hander. Hunched over a look. Right arm dangling. The glove tucked into the chest. He brings it set. Set up outside his Chance. Chaplin, check that. Thompson holds on the base runner. Curveball just dropped downstairs. It missed inside. Chance was set up outside. Curveball fell inside, and a good take there by Rosado. Rosado, a promising infield prospect, headed to Rutgers. He's taking on the outside corner, watching for strike 3. And as K's Rosado, the inning is over. 3 scoreless from Chuck. The 6th is next when we return on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Buy better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
The Burns Agency is a full-service organization with insurance products ranging from business owner policy needs to personal insurance like home, auto, and umbrella. Some companies can make that a one-stop shop. That's why we value partnering with insurance companies like Arbella Insurance. Like us, they offer a range of insurance coverage for our valued clients. Having your most valuable assets covered by a single insurance carrier, serviced by a local agent, is priceless. The Burns Agency proudly partners with Arbella to bring you insurance coverage at competitive pricing. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
Better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
Dinosaurs are alive in 25 years and roaring strong. The Dinosaur Place is the largest dinosaur-themed family fun park in New England. A lot of value for one-of-a-kind attractions. Over 100 life-size dinosaurs, nature trails, and playscapes. Visit our popular T-Rex Tower and zero-depth dino-themed splash pad. A perfect day trip or staycation right here in Connecticut. Route 85 Montville with easy access off Interstate 395 and 95. Plan your next adventure. Go to thedinosaurplace.com.
Headed to the top of the 6th inning, 7-0 New Britain. Just 2 hits for the Norwich offense against James Tobin. It has been electric so far tonight. Miller sets up outside, a bouncing ball. It's snagged there by Tobin. Behind the back, he fires it to first and retired to begin the Norwich 6th inning is Cal Chance. I mean, look what I found. What a grab there by James Tobin. He just reached behind him. He grabbed it on a bounce off the bat of Cal Chance, and on one pitch, the Norwich catcher retired. Here's Jack Sweeney. Tobin ready. Now a pop-up foul into the seats for strike 1. Bees hoping to split this doubleheader with the Unicorns. Dropping the opener 3-1. Fans, Friday Night Fireworks is returning to Dodd Stadium next Friday when the Norwich Unicorns play host to the Nashua Silver Knights. It's also First Responders Night. First pitch 6:30 local time. Friday Night Fireworks presented by Liberty Bank. It'll be a great night for baseball. We want to see you there. Get your tickets now. GoSunicorns.com. The 1-2 to Sweeney. Curveball misses, and the count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now this is launched out to left field. Jack Sweeney stays hot at the plate offensively. The beat goes on for the Cream Ridge, New Jersey native. And the Unicorns have their 3rd hit of the ball game. I mean, how about the plate approach from Jack? He just had to reach out there and caught a barrel with it. Man on here against Tobin. First hit for Norwich since the 1st inning. And the first base runner since Chance walked back in the 3rd inning. It's a ball and no strikes on. Now Sweeney is into second. It's a stolen base Now they count 2-0 on the Unicorns first baseman Ryan Thompson, who stands in there. Sweeney into scoring position. Norwich runs well. They have plenty of great base runners. Jack trying to spot the first run of the night for Norwich, using the speed he has to his advantage. It's a hitter's count. It's 3 balls, no strikes on Thompson. That's up and in, ball 4. Norwich has always found ways to light the offense up, leading games. Really, yeah, you'll like to see it, but it has also been a problem for Norwich because of how late they've had to wait before the offense would really kick into gear. Norwich hoping that they can get it going here in the 6th inning. Fans, Strain Family Motors. It's not a car. It's not a motorcycle. It's a slingshot. Rent one from Strain Family Motors in Lisbon. Get that wind in your hair sensation when you rent a slingshot from Strain Family Motors. SFMslingshots.com. Norwich has a couple of men on with 1 out. The batter at the plate is the shortstop, Charlie Walsh. Walsh is 0 for 2. He's flied to left. He's also grounded out to first. Walsh can certainly swing it when he has it going for himself. One of the best bats in the Norwich lineup. He's looking at strike 1. The fastball rocks the inside corner. Walsh out of Lexington, Massachusetts. Stands in the lefty box. Set up outside is Miller, the 0-1 home. This is a fly ball torched in the air out to right center field. Moving back and making the grab on it is Reisdorf. Sweeney will head from second to third. And Norwich has their first run of the night, waiting 90 feet away, but now 2 outs. There's a good swing put on by Walsh, who has a 4-game hitting streak hanging in the balance now. This is a shortened, condensed game. Game 2 of the doubleheader. So just 7 innings needed to get through this ball game. Bees in full control. They have a 7-0 advantage. Here's Logan Charbonneau. He fouls away, strike 1. Charbonneau has been a strikeout victim in both of his plate appearances. Tobin looking to make it 6 scoreless innings tonight for the Bees in game 2. Charbonneau hoping to break up the shutout bid. Sweeney stands at third. The 0-1 from the righty is painted on the outside corner. I mean, what a spot for Tobin. Now on the ropes is Charbonneau. The riser headed to UConn. 6-7 in the righty box. The 0-2 home. That's outside. How about the size in this matchup? Tobin 6 feet 6 inches. And Charbonneau 6 feet 7 inches. Two powerful young men battling with one another. It's a ball and 2 strikes on the Norwich DH. He's taking outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sweeney stands at third. He reached on a single into left field. Later stole second. And then a fly ball out to right center field allowed him to tag to third. The 2-2 home is in there. Strike 3. The curveball nestles into the inside corner. Charbonneau has the hat trick rung on him. 3 times he's been struck out. Frustrating night for him at the plate. A strong outing for James Tobin. 6 scoreless innings. The bottom of the 6th is next. All New Britain here in game 2. Chuck back out for his fourth inning of work. He has been sensational. 3 scoreless frames for the Wallingford, Connecticut native. Chuck trying to go 4 here tonight. Longest outing so far this summer from the right-hander has been 3 2/3 of an inning. That was back on June 24th against the Lake Monsters. He was tagged for 3 earned runs in that outing. He's ahead, no balls, and a strike on the leadoff man up in the inning. It's Jake Reisdorf. Now he watches ball 1 miss. So like what Chuck has done to slow down the pace of the New Britain offense. Seemed like it was just not stopping. This is cracked into the bleachers behind home plate. Ennis ahead now, a ball and 2 strikes. Righty on lefty matchup to start the 6th inning. The home half set up outside his chance. Reisdorf at the plate. Missing up and in is Ennis. The count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Reisdorf, 6 feet, 185 pounds, rising senior at Southern New Hampshire. Ennis sets at the belt. Now on 2-2 to the plate. That one spiraling out of control. Ennis lost the grip, nowhere near the zone. A wild pitch, and now the count is full. Full count delivery on the way home. This is lifted in the air to center field. Moving back is Torado. He's got a beat on it. He makes the catch. One down. 1 out for the first baseman, Cade Bernardo. Reisdorf, who we just saw bat, his brother Nolan also on the team, but they have not seen Nolan here today in this doubleheader. Last time we saw Nolan in a game was against the Worcester Bravehearts. That was the last action for Jake's brother. Both members of Southern New Hampshire with the Penmen. Count is even on Bernardo, a ball and a strike. Ennis misses up and in. Hitters count 2 balls, 1 strike. Cade so far today has a sac fly, an RBI double. He's also flied out to center field. Ennis looking to make it 4 scoreless tonight. The 2-1 misses for ball 3. Borderline pitch. It's been a rather tight strike zone around the edges. Hitters count on 3-1. The righty deals to the plate. This is cracked in the air to right field on the run. Moving back is Chaplin. It's going to hop and bounce to the wall. It is ruled foul. It was curving towards the corner wall. And good thing for Ennis, it's just a long strike 2. That had extra bases written all over it. Chaplin, not normally a right fielder, has been a busy man, and that was a long run down into the corner wall. Potentially had triple written all over it. Count is full. It's 3-2 on Cade Bernardo. Bernardo out of Endicott College. Glenmont, New York native, is rung up for strike 3. So Ennis bounces back and punches out Bernardo. 2 down here in the 6th. Here's the dangerous catcher, Caleb Miller. Miller has a couple of hits, both base hits, into right field tonight. Ennis looking to make it 4 scoreless frames out of the Norwich bullpen. The pitch. That just misses outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes here on Miller. He's taking on the outside corner. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Batter is Caleb Miller out of Union College, Rome, New York native. Stands in the righty box. Even count, it's 1-1. Ennis kicks and deals to the plate. Changeup drifts upstairs. 2-1. Chuck trying to wrap up this 6th inning. He spots the fastball. He dots the outside corner. Strike 2. Ennis has been on point here tonight. A bright spot on what has been a frustrating finish to the doubleheader. The 2-2 home. That's outside. The count is full. If this game ends with the Bees' victory, then there will be no ground made between either side. It'll still be a 1-game lead for Norwich over the Bees for 4th place. Ennis loses Miller on ball 4, and the Bees have a 2-out base runner. 2 outs, a man on for the All-Star, Brennan Stabley. Stabley not as impressive as they've come. Southern Connecticut State product, the transfer there from Franklin Pierce out of Plainville, Connecticut. 6 feet 3 inches. He has the royal blue armband on his right arm. Open batting stance in the righty box. Medium-sized lead on at first for Miller. See if he thinks about going. Ennis's curveball hooks into the inside corner. Strike 1. Stabley riding a now 6-game hitting streak. Check swing. They appeal down to the first base bag. And no go, says first base umpire John Kosnick. Count is even. It's a ball and a strike on Stabley. And that's trying to work through the 6th inning. That's down and away for ball 2. Fans, Jewett City Savings Bank, your hometown bank for over 125 years. Start a new account at jcsbank.com or come into one of our convenient offices and find out why we are your community bank. Once again, jcsbank.com, your hometown bank for over 125 years. Count is even. It's 2-2 on Brennan Stabley. We'll see him at Polar Park Tuesday night in the Futures League All-Star game. It'll be an exciting night for baseball. Gates open at 3 o'clock at Polar Park, and Ennis punches out the All-Star Stabley. Couple strikeouts in the 6th inning. 4 scoreless frames for Chuck here tonight. A bright spot for Norwich in Game 2 of the doubleheader. The Bees have a commanding 7-0 lead, headed to the 7th when we return on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Unicorn fans, want to watch the Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962 and reserve your suite today. We're headed to the top of the 7th inning. New pitcher in the ball game for the Bees is the Union College product, Westport, Connecticut native Alex Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer is making his 4th appearance of the summer. ERA sky high. It's 18. Over 3 innings worked, he's allowed 6 earned runs so far this summer. He's also suffered a couple of losses. Well, there's someone that you're looking to try and put the pressure on. It's this man right here, Alex Oppenheimer, still trying to find himself in his second summer with the Bees in the Futures League. And if you're on the mound and the righty Alex Oppenheimer, you know you have plenty of run support. Just go out there, attack the zone. You can have yourself a clean inning. He's ahead, no balls and a strike of Joey Arrace. So the bottom of the order for Norwich. 7, 8, and 9 in the 7th inning. This would be the end of the night if Norwich is unable to find 7 runs here. It's a condensed game with a doubleheader. Oppenheimer way ahead of a race. No balls, 2 strikes. Righty on righty matchup. He's looking to split the doubleheader. That is in there on the outside corner. A race rung up on strikes. 1 down to begin the 7th. Fans, the Dinosaur Place. Amazing adventures await at the Dinosaur Place. It's the largest dinosaur park in New England, located on Route 85 in Montville, Connecticut, right on the way to the shore. Come face to face with roaring replicas, explore the trails, and make unforgettable memories. Visit thedinosaurplace.com to plan your trip today. Dinosaur Place in Montville, Connecticut, great spot to be. A great partnership this summer with the Norwich Unicorns. Count is even. It's 1-1 on Connor Scanlon. Scanlon has walked. He's also struck out. The pitch. That misses for ball 2. Oppenheimer trying to run his way through the bottom of the Norwich order and solidify the win here tonight for the Bees in Game 2. A nasty wipeout breaking ball from Oppenheimer. Fools Scanlon. Now he's away. Has the count even, I should say. It's 2-2. Bat waving for Scanlon. Now the delivery home. This is back behind home plate into the seats. Battle will continue on the Norwich third baseman. Oppenheimer last pitch on July 8th against the Lake Monsters. Lasted just a third of an inning in that game. He's been excellent so far. He pops up Scanlon. Soft pop up into shallow left field. It's going to be the shortstop Irizarry. 2 outs. And Norwich down to their final out tonight in Game 2. Final hope is the Cheshire, Connecticut native Anthony Tirado. Norwich back in action tomorrow. Hector Alejandro will take the mound for the Unicorns. The Yukon product will face the first place Worcester Bravehearts. First pitch to Tirado. Misses just upstairs. It's ball 1. Tough outing last time for Oppenheimer, but he's been in attack mode so far tonight against the bottom of the Norwich order. The 1-0. That's in there. Good changeup. Spots the zone, and the count is even. 1-1 on the UMass Amherst product. Tirado 0 for 2. He's flied to left. He's also grounded out to first. 5-game hitting streak in the balance. A bouncing ball to second. This should do it. Over to first goes P.J. Hughes. And the Bees shut out Norwich for the second time this week. Unicorns shut out for the 4th time this summer. And the Battle of the Nutmeg State doubleheader ends in a split. Norwich takes the opener 3-1. Bees take the nightcap 7-0. The Capital Property Group post-game show is headed your way next.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Unicorn fans, want to watch the Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodge Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962, and reserve your suite today. Welcome into the Norwich Unicorns post-game show. It's presented by Capital Property Group. The final score here in the nightcap, the Bees winners, shutout style, 7-0. Well, the Bees pitching as advertised in the second leg of this doubleheader. Unicorns earn a split. Norwich has their first win of the summer here in New Britain. Matt Wooten was lights out as advertised. He picked up win number 4 of the summer. He helped bring Norwich to win number 20 of the summer. Different story in game 2. Real tough outing for Luke Hardman. You feel for him. He had been so strong for Norwich all summer long. Fortunately, he just didn't have his best stuff in the finale. Luke Hardman suffers the loss. He allows 7 earned runs. He went just 1 inning here today. He allowed 6 hits. He walked a couple, did not record any strikeouts. The win goes to James Tobin. He went 6 innings for the Bees, allowed 3 hits. He struck out 4 and walked 3. Alex Oppenheimer completes the shutout win for New Britain. Scoreless 7th inning. He also picked up a strikeout. Have to like what you saw from Chuck Ennis here tonight. 4 scoreless innings out of the Norwich bullpen. He kept the game reasonable for Norwich. It could have got way uglier for the Unicorns. The way the Bees bats had hit. 7 runs for New Britain on 11 hits. They made no errors. No runs on 3 hits. 1 error for Norwich here in game 2 of the doubleheader. Good news for Norwich is they keep pace with New Britain, if you will. No ground made on anybody with this doubleheader split here today. Unicorns now 20 and 23 overall. New Britain picks up win number 21 of the summer. They're now 21 and 25. Norwich back in action tomorrow afternoon. Matinee baseball at Dodge Stadium. The Norwich Unicorns will meet with the first place Worcester Bravehearts. We'll take a timeout here on the Capital Property Group postgame show. On the other side, we will let you know who won the player of the game honors here in game 2 of the doubleheader. And then we'll go around the horn with the Corns. I know you've waited long enough for the latest edition of Around the Horn with the Corns. You'll get to hear from Eric Mathewson. Capital Property Group postgame show continues right after the break.
It's the Make This the Summer event going on now at Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich. Make this the summer that you try something new and fun. Make this the summer you say I do to a new vehicle that you can custom order online at falveys.com or stop into the dealership. Falvey's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Norwich, just down the road from Mohegan Sun.
Falvey's, you're gonna love it.
Unicorn fans, want to watch the Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodge Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962, and reserve your suite today. Welcome back into the Norwich Unicorns postgame show presented by Capital Property Group. New Britain V's winners here in the nightcap. They win it shutout style 7-0 over the Norwich Unicorns. The Capital Property Group player of the game here in Game 2 of this doubleheader. It belongs to the starter, James Tobin. He goes 6 shutout innings, 4 strikeouts. He allowed just 3 hits to the Norwich offense. Norwich just couldn't get anything going offensively in the second leg of this doubleheader. Once again, the winning pitcher is James Tobin. He picks up his second win of the summer, and the loss to Luke Cardman. He's now 2-2. Total time of the game here tonight, 1 hour and 43 minutes. It's time to go around the horn with the Corns. We are joined now by Unicorns reliever, the Futures League pitcher of the night from Friday night. It was Eric Mathewson. Here is my conversation on the latest edition on Around the Horn with the Corns with Unicorns reliever Eric Mathewson. Welcome to episode 3 of Around the Horn with the Corns, joined now by Norwich Unicorns reliever Eric Mathewson, Futures League pitcher of the night. It seems like you've found a bit of a rhythm for yourself the last couple of weeks.
Yes, sir. You know, I've just bonded really well with this team and with these catchers, and I'm starting to find my groove and get into the flow of things.
Maybe your best outing of the summer last night against the best offense in the Futures League, the Worcester Bravehearts, 5 shutout innings. What was working for you last night?
My fastball was great for me. My first inning, it was a little wild. I was leaving it upstairs a couple times. I made that adjustment going into my next 4 innings, and that was probably my best pitch of the night and helped get those guys out.
When you look back at your summer so far in the Futures League, what adjustments have you been looking to try and make outing to outing?
Location-wise, try to be more in the zone, get ahead with strike one, try to sequence my fastball and curveball better, and, you know, just be more accurate and give up less hits from outing to outing, improve like that.
You go to Eastern Connecticut State, your teammates there with Matt Wooten. We'll get to see him pitch here tonight. How exciting is it for you to be teammates with Matt over there at Eastern and be teammates here this summer with him in Norwich?
Yeah, it's great. You know, he was a great leader this past year for us, and he was an even better pitcher on the mound, leading us to a lot of wins and giving us a lot of quality innings. And it's just great to see him out here and do it again this summer.
Native of East Hartford, Connecticut. I know you've pitched at Dodd Stadium before this summer. How special was it for you to get back and call Dodd Stadium home here in 2025?
Oh, it means everything. I grew up going to all the Connecticut Tigers games, and it was my dream to play here, play for this team, play at Dodd, and now it's awesome that I get to live it out and be there every day.
How about the crowd last night? That was pretty fun. Over 5,000 fans. How special was that?
Oh, it was awesome. It was the most people I've ever pitched in front of. You know, I wanted to give all of them a show.
That's awesome. For you now, before you go back to Eastern Connecticut State, maybe some steps you're looking to take within your own game?
Try to build my leadership skills. Try to go into this year, be a leader, maybe be a guy in the offense with the bat, be a guy on the mound in the pitching staff. You know, just try to be the best I can be this coming spring.
We haven't gotten to see a hit yet this summer. Are you going to try and convince Denver to let you take a couple of hacks?
Hopefully. I've been taking BP recently. Hopefully he'll let me get an AB in game.
What is that like for you to be a two-way player, try and hit, pitch as well, maybe some challenges that come with that as well?
It is pretty hard. The hardest part about it is trying to divide my time, trying to put equal effort into pitching and hitting and infielding. But it helps me out being a two-way hitting because I can understand pitcher sequences, so I have a little bit of a hunch on what's coming.
Away from the ballpark, I know you're a big fisherman. You like to be out in nature. Tell us a little bit about what that part of your life is like.
Yeah, I've grew up in the middle of nowhere in the sticks. It's all I've ever known, hunting, fishing, and loving every day, like the Luke Bryan song. So I've tried to introduce a couple guys on the team. I take some of them fishing. We go every Monday, every Sunday we go. And it's nice. You know, it's a big part of my life, and I love to share it with my guys.
Favorite catch you've had?
Caught a pretty big brown trout a couple years back. That was my favorite on the fly rod.
So if you get a big catch like that, are you bringing that back to the locker room for the boys to feast on?
I might. This summer, if I get a big striper or something, I might bring it back.
Well, I can't wait to see that striper in the clubhouse here at Dodd Stadium. Scenic Horn fans, that's reliever Eric Mathewson, episode 3 of Around the Horn with the Corns. Eric, as always, thanks for the time and have some fun.
Absolutely. Roll Corns.
Scenic Horn fans, that was Eric Mathewson on our latest edition of Around the Horn with the Corns. New Britain takes the nightcap, the final score, B7, and the Scenic Horns, nothing. Once again, 7 runs on 11 hits, no errors from New Britain. Norwich, no runs on 3 hits. They made 1 error defensively. Luke Hardman suffers the losses, second of the summer. The window, James Tobin, he improves to 3-0 now on the season. Total time of the ball game, 1 hour, 43 minutes. Hector Alejandro will take the mound for Norwich tomorrow. Matinee baseball against the Worcester Bravehearts. As we take a look at what happened around the Futures League on this Saturday night, Norwich took the opener 3-1. Matt Wooten impressive. A complete game victory, allowed just 1 earned run, 7 innings. An impressive outing for the Eastern Connecticut State product. In the bottom of the 8th inning, the Vermont Lake Monsters and Nashua Silver Knights are playing at Holman Stadium. It's a 9-1 lead for Vermont. Worcester winning here tonight 7-1 over the Westfield Starfires. That's going to wrap things up here from New Britain Stadium. The final score, New Britain 7, Norwich nothing in the nightcap. We'll talk to you tomorrow afternoon. Matinee baseball. It's Hector Alejandro's turn in the rotation. He's got the baseball from Kyle Dombrowski. The pregame coverage gets underway. 12:40 Eastern Time. First pitch coming at you 1 o'clock from Dodd Stadium. We'll talk to everyone then. On behalf of everybody with the Norwich Scenic Horns and SNSN Sports, I'm Adam Plager saying so long and good night.